Hi everyone, and welcome to a pickups video. January has so far it's been a really good month, and I'll explain to you more in detail in just a second.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
So, you're probably wondering what the heck this thing is sat on my shoulder. It's Retro Raccoon. It's my little mascot. And look how cute he is. Yeah, I had to have a little mascot. I've been wanting one for ages, and I've seen other people's channels, and they've got various stuffed toys and what have you. And Retro Bear's got a little Basil Brush, and David Retro Games played badly. Well, he's got Chris, and I thought I've got to have one. And the only animal I could really think of that went with retro is a raccoon. So I got this little stuffed toy, and he's going to sit with me. And yeah, he's just out of shot there. In fact, let's pop him on there. Don't be shy, Retro Raccoon, just sit there. I've had a really good month so far, and we're only midway into January, and the reason being, it was my birthday on the 11th, Saturday the 11th. Myself, Nath Retro 1, Pete Fighter 2, Eddie Roller Core, and David Retro Games played badly. We all went to the arcade club at Leeds and spent all afternoon there. What a fantastic day, fantastic place, to be honest. I wish I had filmed something from the day. I did take my camera, however the place, it got really busy. To be honest, I would enjoy myself that much. Time ticked on, and I just ended up not doing any filming. Such a shame, but I will be going back to that place at some point, definitely, and hopefully I'll go when it's a bit quieter. But yeah, what a fantastic day, and it was just great to meet up with the guys. We had a laugh, we had some good chats, because before we went there we met at my lockup. We sat in the boardroom, if you like. We were exchanging gifts, games and what have you, chatting. Then we moved upstairs to me lockup. They had a look around, and again we had another little chat there. And then we said we better be cracking on and get to the arcade club at Leeds. That's what happened. I left before the other guys. I ended up meeting my wife and Joe in Leeds city centre for a few beers, as you do. Speaking of alcohol, anyway, not so much beer. What have I got today? I've got a Copperberg, and this is a mixed fruits one. And it says mixed fruits, but myself and my wife, we tend to think it's got a bit of a rhubarb flavour. And it's beautiful. Copperberg mixed fruits, the drink of choice in today's video. Well, I've got an absolute mountain of stuff to show you, and I really shouldn't be rambling on, but I've just got to point out this little TV here. You may recognise it from my lockup. My lockup is going to have another change. Not everything, but I have managed to snaffle a wooden cabinet, and at the moment it's like pigeonholes at the top half and then a cupboard at the bottom. And the pigeonholes, if I take every other shelf out, it creates a nice little space, perfect for putting a console in each cell for display. I've got to get it to my lockup, and that's causing a bit of a problem at the moment. I ain't got a car big enough to fit it in. It does drop into two halves. Failing that, it's a complete strip down of the cabinet, and I really don't want to do that, because chances are I might not be able to build it back up how we should go. it's exciting time. So to fit that in, I'm gonna have to lose the gaming room part of it, if you like. But to be honest, I haven't really played any games there since I got in, and I thought, this is my gaming station now. There's really no need to be playing my games at my lockup. So from being a games room, it's now a collection room. And that's what it should be, really. That's where all my collection is. This is my gaming station, like I said. This is my gaming hub, if you like. There is a new addition. It's connected up, so I can't take it out, but on my birthday I did purchase a black Xbox 360, which I did mention in one of my other videos, that I do want an Xbox 360 as part of this gaming setup, and that's what I've got. It was £50. It's nice and glossy. It's a Xbox 360 Slim. It's got a nice chrome trim. You'll see them, but yeah, really pleased with that. And it's now hooked up. I've still got a bit of work to do with cables, and I need to purchase another HDMI switcher, not to be confused with splitter, which is what I bought before, which wasn't really suited to what I wanted it for. I have bought an HDMI switcher, but it's just from one HD cable to 2 outlets. I just bought it really to test it out, make sure that it worked before I bought another one. That will give me 4 outputs, 4 HDMI outputs, which would be PS3, PS4, Xbox 360 and well, I did originally want my PS2, and I did have have I got it down here? No, I have got a PS2 to HDMI adapter, but for the life of me I could not get it working. No idea why, but it just wouldn't. It connect up, plug it in, turn it on. There was nothing coming on the screen there. By the way, that is YouTube playing, and that game is Trolley Wally on the Commodore 64. One of my favourite games of all time. I've never been able to complete it. The person playing that game did complete it. That's a playthrough. Really jealous of him, watching him defeat the game, which I've never been able to do. And down on the little screen, the little telly, is Time Crisis 2 on the PS2, which is whirring away in the background. Anyway, we've got to crack on. We really have. So I'll just show you a few little items that I've bought. Some, when I've been sorting out my consoles at my lockup, there is 1 or 2 parts missing, if you like. Nintendo stuff. Now, I did purchase some white Nintendo Wii, they call them flaps. You know, the little trapdoors that the Wii has. But my white Wii is missing a lid. So I bought a pack. It's free in a pack, only a couple of £. And they arrived the other day on Saturday, and they're at my lockup. So I can't show you them, but that's one of the items I did buy. Next item, as in my previous video, I will show you close-ups of all these. It's a red Nintendo Wii nunchuck. I do own a red Wii, Nintendo Wii, and that is complete. However, I do own a red Wii Mini, and that's missing the Wii nunchuck, the red nunchuck. And yeah, it's not an official one, it's only a cheap third party one, but it looks apart. Casing's probably a little bit too dark, it's more of a dark red. Really should be like the red on top, but you know, it's fine. For a couple of £, it's going to be fine, it's going to be fine. So next, I bought 2 of these. I only need 1. I've got a Nintendo Wii, which is missing the sensor bar. So I purchased two, one as a spare. I do like to buy spares because you just never know when you might need one. So they're Wii sensor bars. Again, they're not official ones, they're only third party ones, but I'm sure they'll work fine. So I actually managed to pick up some Commodore 64 games again off eBay. At the moment I've managed to find one Firebird Silverbird title from the collection, and that's Ninja Scooter Simulator. And from what I can see from the screenshots, it's a bit like, it's a budget version of Metro Cross, if you like, and it looks very similar. Metro Cross is quite a good game actually. Whether this is a worthy contender remains to be seen. But yeah, this is Ninja Scooter Simulator. So I've managed to pick up some more Hit Squads. The collection of Hit Squads is coming along pretty nicely now, and yeah, I've two of these were quite expensive purchases in the scheme of things. So I'll show you one of them first. This is Shaolin's Road. This was £20 and I paid it because there isn't, at the time I bought it there wasn't another one on, and it came up on me save searches on eBay for Hit Squad, and this came up and I thought, yeah, I'm going to jump in before anybody else. That's what I did. That's Shaolin's Road. Next, this one a cheap one, and this is Afterburner. Obviously arcade conversion from the Sega coin-op. Don't think it's that good a game really, not that good a conversion. I mean it takes a lot of processing power for the scaling. So as you can imagine on the Commodore 64 it's not a cracking game, not a cracking conversion. I don't think so anyway. But yeah, that's Afterburner on Hit Squad. That was just a couple of pounds. Next we've got, well this is, there's three different categories for the Hit Squad. There's sports, arcade and movie, and there is one or two titles that are outside of those categories, and there's only a couple, but I managed to find this, and I was quite surprised how cheap it was actually. And this is Fun School 2. It's just an education bit of software, but yeah, this was $3.99, and I thought, you know what, that's a really good buy. It were on a buy it now, so again I jumped straight in. And then lastly, this was the most expensive. This was £25, and this is Castle Master. Again, there were no other on eBay at the time that I looked at this. I know you shouldn't go off people's descriptions as rare, but I looked at it as well. There's only that one on, so it could be quite rare. So yeah, I bought it. Again, it were another buy it now. Castle Master is like it's a 3D kind of game with solid 3D graphics. This may be no, I don't. I'm wondering if this is actually a sequel or a prequel to Driller. Is it Driller? But anyway, yeah, it's like the solid 3D graphics, as you can see from the screenshots. So that completes the Commodore 64 purchases from eBay. So next is, it's a variety of purchases. They're all PS2 now, from eBay, CEX, and even charity shops. There's the odd one or two charity shop titles. Eddie Rollercore, he's a bugger. He keeps on getting me to do these little subsets, and he started me out. He'd recently done his 505 games collection, and I was interested, but some of the titles are really hard to get hold of and quite pricey. So So he suggested another one. I'm sure there'll be still some that's hard to find and pricey, but I started off low, started off nice and easy, and it's 3DM, Metro 3D. That is the developer, the publisher or whatever. Yeah. So I've started to try and collect for these. This first one is Living World Racing. Grab a friend and hold on tight for some fur raising, high speed racing. So it's little furry creatures, rabbits and mice and stuff racing around. This one is sealed, and it's crazy. He is right in what he said on one of his videos. Buying the sealed copy is actually cheaper than buying an unsealed copy, pre-owned. Why? I have no idea. Yeah, this is a sealed copy. Living World Racing. So next we've got classic British motor racing. Again, this is a Metro 3D title and more of a realistic simulation with, you know, well-known brands of cars: Rover, MG, Riley, Austin. Classic, obviously classic cars. That should be good fun. I do like older cars. There's a certain charm to, you know, motor cars. My particular favourite is an XR3, Escort XR3. I used to own one myself. Didn't have it long, unfortunately. Quite expensive to run at the time. They were basically hot targets for being pinched, and mine was stuck on my mum and dad's drive, and yeah, a few of, shall we say, unsavoury individuals were having a good look a few times. I thought this is going to get nicked, and my dad told me to get rid before it was taken off my hands, if you like. So yeah, anyway, this is classic British motor racing from Metro 3D. Nice simple design on the case with pictures of the classic cars. Next, same developer, Metro 3D, is Billy the Wizard Rocket Broomstick Racing. Now I'm sure I used to have this on the Nintendo Wii. I used to collect for all kinds of formats before I cut down and I got rid of all my Nintendo Wii collection. And I'm almost positive that Billy the Wizard, what a title I had. But yeah, that's Billy the Wizard Broomstick Racing. And then finally on the Metro 3D label is Armored Core 2 Another Age. So, you know, it's one of those mech kind of games where you're in a mech battle suit. Quite a weighty package. There's a decent instruction booklet in that. It's really thick. All those were eBay purchases because I was specifically looking for the Metro 3D titles. I picked up from CEX. Oh no, this could have been a charity shop purchase actually. It's on the Platinum range for PS2, and it's just a simple football game. This is Football 2002. It's just a simple football game. Don't know how it plays actually. I don't know how it compares to the likes of FIFA and ISS. So now we're on to, they're just all PlayStation 2 titles. I'll try and get through them pretty quickly so as not to bore you. The first one, and they're in alphabetical order as well, we're starting with numerics. This is a Phoenix Games title and it's 21 card games. Yeah, nothing exciting. For me, you know, if you're going to play card games, play it with an actual pack of cards, not on the computer. Suppose it saves you shuffling and setting them all out, but yeah, it just seems a little bit boring to me on the PlayStation 2. The machine's designed to push your limits and, you know, have fast action packed frantic action, games on it. Not card games. Anyway, next we've got Alex Ferguson's Player Manager 2001 football management simulation. Those that like that kind of thing. Best ever football management game I played were on the Amiga, and it wasn't actually a commercial release. It was what we call PD software, public domain software. I got this one management game from 17-bit software, which was based in Wakefield at the time, and you used to go in, there'd be a list of the PD software, you'd give them the number and they just copy it there for you onto disk. It was just a case of, they wrote the title on the label, and that was it. You took it home and played it. 50 pence a disc. But yeah, it was a PD software management game. It was brilliant. Me and my mate, we had weeks on it. We just couldn't stop playing it because it wasn't in depth, too in depth that it detracted from the fun of it, but not simple enough that it was too easy. It just had the right balance, and I've never known a management simulation game be as good as that one. But that's Alex Ferguson's Player Manager. Next, this was an eBay purchase because I was working my way through the alphabet on my collection, and this is I suppose you could call it a train simulator. It's A6 Train. Oh sorry, A-Train 6. And I really just think that you manage trains and ride around on trains. Probably a little bit like SimCity, but with trains. I don't know how else to say it, to explain it without constantly saying train. Well, that's A-Train 6 by Midas. This is a 505 game, 505 Game Street, and this is Aces of War. So it's an aerial combat game with the old planes. Next we've got Army Men Air Attack Blade Revenge. I've only actually got one Army Men game. I think that's Sarge's Heroes. I saw this in CEX. Picked it up straight away. None of these were expensive. About 50 pence to £2 region, most of these. Except for one, and it's a biggie. I'm going to come to that, and Gurney will appreciate what I've got, but we'll get to it soon. Next we've got this one in CEX, and now I'm like, ooh, it's a Buzz game I ain't got. It's Buzz Junior Monster Rumble. Yep, it requires the Buzz buzzers, and obviously this is aimed and designed for kids. Next we've got Ben-Hur chariot racing kind of game by the looks of it. Obviously based on the film Ben-Hur Blood of Braves, and that's by Microids Studios. So next we've got like a Formula 1 racing game. This is Kart Fury Championship Racing. Don't know what Kart stands for, but anyway, it looks a serious, realistic Formula 1 simulation kind of game. And that's by Midway. It could even be arcadey, actually, Midway. Next we've got Conflict Zone Modern War Strategy. So obviously it's a strategy game, modern warfare across 17 missions within 2 campaigns and an AI engine used by today's defence forces. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm sure the American Army and the British Army use PlayStation tools. But anyway, that's Looks like a realistic strategy game, war game, conflict zone. Next, again, I thought I picked this up and it was quite cheap actually, and I was really surprised. I think it was about £2.50, and that's Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends. Looks a really good game actually. Looks very, very colourful and explosive, almost with a cartoon look to the rear of the case. I've got most of the Dynasty Warriors series now. I'm just missing a couple of them. Next we've got Dora Saves the Mermaids, and you know, obviously aimed at kids, and this is Dora the Explorer, very popular cartoon, which is done in the style of like a computer, a PC. It has a mouse adder on the screen, and you hear the clicking noise. Yeah, it's almost like a PC game in cartoon form. If that makes any sense whatsoever. That's Dora Saves the Mermaids. I do have another Dora game with something that saves Purple Planet or something like that. So on to the next one. We're on E now, and this is ESPN Winter X Games Snowboarding. And I guess it's a snowboarding game. This is by Konami. Now this next one completes a set actually. I could actually do a full collection set on this, and I've actually been missing this and I'm not realising it was Rob Gernaldino Plays that actually highlighted it to me at one point, and it was the last game before the PlayStation died off, if you like. Well, the last game in this series, and it's quite expensive to buy, and the rest of the series you'll pick up absolutely no problem, 50p to £2 or £3, and you can guarantee to get almost a full set in CEX. This one was slightly harder to come by, but I did see it in CEX, and I'm like, I've got to have it, even though it was 20 quid. It's FIFA 14. It says a Legacy Edition. I don't know if there is another edition anyway. But yeah, this is FIFA 14, so I've finally done it, Rob. I've finally got it. Yeah, I had to pay a bit for it. Pay £20 for a FIFA game. It sounds ridiculous. But when you're going for a full collection, and yeah, apparently Rob says that this was the last of the FIFA games on the PS2, and that's why it's demanding a little bit of an higher price. So that's FIFA 14. I've got it. I've got them all now. All FIFAs. Excuse me. All this talking is making my throat dry. Time for a drink. We're about halfway through. He's still awake. So what we got? We're on H now, and we've got Heracles Chariot Racing, and obviously this is more of a comedic, cartoony type of chariot racing as opposed to the Ben Hur one, and that is by Midas. Next we've got International Tennis Pro. What is there to say about this? It's tennis. There's plenty of tennis games about. Never played this one, so can't tell you how it compares to maybe the likes of Virtua Tennis by Sega. It looks decent, graphics look pretty good, so it could be a decent game. Next we've got Just Cause, and this obviously is the first in the Just Cause series, which were carried on the PS3. But yeah, this is Just Cause. Next we've got Jet Ski Riders. Again, it's self-explanatory. It's racing on jet skis. These kind of games don't really interest me. The only thing that I find interesting is how good the water effects are. Obviously on the PS4 now, water effects are pretty much spot on, but it's interesting to see how well they've done it on the games on the PS2. So, but yeah, that's Jet Ski Riders. A completely random bit of information there, really. Anyway, now this is an interesting one, and I've never heard of this, but it's Largo Winch, Empire Under Threat. Looks a really nice game, nice graphics. Yeah, I've just never heard of this. By Ubisoft, Largo Winch. And next we've got Rugrats Royal Ransom. There is a couple of Rugrats in the series, Rugrat games. This is the first one I've actually got hold of. So that's Rugrats Royal Ransom. Next we've got another club football, and this is the Real Madrid club football game based completely around Real Madrid. That's by Codemasters. And now we're on to S. This box is a little bit tatty. I will be replacing that. But yeah, this is Shocks Rally reinvented. Rather than a realistic rally simulator, I think it's more of an arcade type one. Probably taking inspiration from Sega Rally Championship. That kind of arcadey looking, feeling game. That's Shocks, and that's actually by EA Sports Big. And then here's a bit of a curiosity. Has anybody actually seen this? The killer whale, Shamu. And this is Shamu's Deep Sea Adventures. So it's probably escaped, and you've got to swim around the ocean, battle, thrash and smash, bravely duel and explore. It says on the back. That's Shamu. Shamu actually is it's from SeaWorld in Florida. It's a natural, real killer whale, and he does tricks and stuff like that. In fact, is he still alive? He might be dead now. Anyway, dead whale. Next we've got Time Splitters 2. I own Time Splitters 1. And so I've got this one. I don't believe there's any more in the series. Not on PS2 anyway. That's by Eidos. Another, I suppose, generic title really, and this is the Ultimate Sports Quiz. There is a few in this series, the Ultimate TV Quiz and various others. I have got a couple of them, but this one is the Sports Quiz. Going back to, I suppose, the card games that were mentioned earlier, this one is the Ultimate Board Game Collection. Board, well I'd use the other board type when you're yawning. Yeah, it's obviously, I mean, it's chess, backgammon, snakes and ladders, battleships, blah blah blah. Just generic board games converted to PS2. Sorry. And then second to last, this is World Rally Class or World Rally Championship, WRC. Rally Evolved. You know, this is more of a, I imagine it's more of a serious rally simulation, but it does say prepare for the unexpected, battle your way to victory as rock falls, floods, fire and debris punish those that cannot cope with the physical demands of extreme rally racing. So there's a bit of a twist on the genre. And then lastly, no idea, it's based on a card game again. I have no idea how to play this card game actually, but it's poker. This one is World Championship Poker 2. And that is all I've got. Like I said, I got the Xbox 360. Yeah, I bought loads of these. Were mainly from CEX in Leeds. In Leeds City Centre. I've never been to that one before, and I found a load. There were even more actually, but they just didn't have the instructions. One of them were a Phoenix Games, something to do with toys. It was relatively cheap, but it had no instruction manual. And even though it was a good price, I think that to me there's just no point. And I'm collecting a full set, and I want all the instruction manuals. And the chances of coming across an instruction manual for that particular game, I think it'd be quite rare. It'd probably be more worthwhile just buying another copy with the instruction booklet already in. It'll probably work out cheaper, to be honest. So yeah, there were quite a few games actually that I left behind simply because they didn't have the instruction manuals with them. So it's a shame, but fortunately that's how it is. Nothing else to tell you, nothing else to show you. Again, I'm all caught up. All these can now be put in the lockup into the collections. I'm hoping to do a vlog as soon as possible. Once I get this cabinet into my lockup, and I can only do that when I can find a van or something. It's knowing somebody with a van, and I don't know anybody. But if I can find a way to get it to my lockup, then I will be showing you how, I'll be rearranging certain stuff as well. I've got an idea on how to rearrange stuff. The metal, like wire racking shelves that I've got, I think I'm going to rearrange those. But other than that, that's my recent pickups, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've got. So until next time, when I've got a little bit more to show you, from myself and Retro Raccoon, say goodbye, Retro Raccoon. Oh god, I'm getting terrible. Yeah, that's it for now. Until next time, thanks for watching. See you later.